One of them wants a shirt, sorry.
Call to order the City Council meeting for the City of East Grand Forks is Tuesday, July 2nd. It's now 5 o'clock. The City Clerk, please call roll.
Mayor Steve Gander.
Here.
Council President Mark Olsted.
Here.
Council Vice President Chad Grassel. Council Members Clarence Vetter.
Here.
Dale Helms. Tim Riopel.
Here.
Tim Johnson.
Here.
Mark Demers.
Present.
As the term of quorum, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Open forum and opportunity for members of the public to address City Council on items not on the current agenda. Items requiring council action may be referred to staff, boards, and commissions for research and future council agendas if appropriate. If you'd like to address City Council, please come up to the podium to do so at this time. I see none. Approval of minutes for June 8th council meeting, June 25th special meeting, and June 25th work session.
Move.
Moved by Riopel. Second. Second by Vetter. Any questions or discussion? I see none. Roll call, please.
Riopel.
Yes.
Johnson.
Yes.
Olsted.
Yes.
Demers.
Yes.
Vetter.
Yes. Motion is carried. Scheduled bid lettings, none. Scheduled public hearings. Public hearing on the issuance of industrial development revenue bonds for American Crystal Sugar Company. Is there a motion to open public hearing?
Move to open hearing.
Moved by Demers.
Second.
Second by Riopel. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion is carried. Public hearing is now open.
Hi, I'm Lisa Malloy from American Crystal Sugar. I'm the Assistant Treasurer. We are hoping that you'll approve the resolution to give us the issuance of solid waste bonds. This is no liability or no cost to the city, but it provides us a way to finance a project cheaper. So the project is a pulp press in our East Grand Forks factory. And so we're trying to get tax-exempt financing, and we need the resolution from the city of East Grand Forks.
Anybody have any questions at this time? Public hearing. I see no questions. Entertain a motion to close public hearing.
Move close.
Moved by Demers, second by Riopel. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion is carried. The public hearing is now closed. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Move on to the consent agenda. Items under the consent agenda will be adopted with one motion. However, council members may request individual items be pulled from the consent agenda for discussion and action if they choose. Any council member would like any items pulled 5 through 10? I see none. Motion for 5 through 10, please.
Move 5 through 10. Approve.
Moved by Riopel. Any second?
Second.
Second by Vetter. Chief Hedlund, did you want to say something, sir? Number 5.
Thank you, Mr. President. I just had a quick comment to reference the request to start a new hiring process for the position of police officer. In the past, we have always just advertised this position with the pay range, essentially the starting and the top pay for the position. We have on several occasions hired people with significant experience, and at council approval on those occasions, we're able to start those people at a higher step. This was actually done within the past year for a recent officer. I would like to actually have that in the advertising. I think it could be beneficial for us in trying to attract people to this position and to apply for the position. So essentially, as you can see in the handout I gave you prior to the meeting, I would have the lateral entry position that does require 3 years of experience.
Anybody have any questions? Mr. Demers.
Thank you, Mr. President. What step is that?
That'll be step 3.
Step 3. So does that give you less flexibility then? So say someone comes in with 10 years experience or 15 years experience and they want to do it, but they'd wish to come in at a level 6 or something like that, or grade 6.
We've never requested anybody to start higher than step 3 in the past.
Okay.
So this is just staying consistent with what we've done in the past.
Okay.
Anybody else have anything? See none. Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
Not. Roll call, please.
Riopel.
Yes.
Johnson.
Yes.
Olsted.
Yes.
Demers.
Yes.
Vetter.
Yes. Motion is carried. Acknowledge the receipts of reports, officers, boards, and commissions. Regular meeting minutes of Water, Light, Power, and Building Commission for June 5th, 2019. Communication, there's none. Old business, there is none. New business, number 12, consider adopting resolution number 19-07-41, giving preliminary approval to the issuance of solid waste disposal revenue bonds, authorizing the submission of application for approval of the project to the Department of Employment and Economic Development, and authorizing the preparation of necessary documents thereof, American Crystal Sugar Company project.
Move.
Moved by Demers.
Second.
Second by Johnson. Any questions or discussion? See none, roll call, please.
Mr. President?
Oh, sorry. Mr. Paulson.
I would just like to make a comment that any and all expenses that were required by the city for this project have already been prepaid, so we don't have any responsibility or out-of-pocket expense.
Okay. Thank you, sir. If not, roll call, please.
Riepel?
Yes.
Johnson?
Yes.
Olsted?
Yes.
Demers?
Yes.
Better?
Yes.
Motion is carried. Number 13, consider adopting resolution number 19-07-42, accepting the report of feasibility for the paving of 6th Avenue Northeast and setting the public hearing for Tuesday, July 23rd, 2019.
Move.
By Demers.
Second.
Second by Riepel. Any questions or discussion? I see none. Roll call, please.
Riepel?
Yes.
Johnson?
Yes.
Olsted?
Yes.
Demers?
Yes.
Better?
Yes.
Motion is carried. Number 14, consider adopting resolution number 19-07-42, accepting a donation from the Blue Line Club for the funds needed to renovate the section of the VFW arena for a dryland training area.
Move.
Moved by Demers.
Second.
Second by Riepel. Any questions or discussion? I see none. Roll call, please.
Riepel?
Yes.
Johnson?
Yes.
Olsted?
Yes.
Demers?
Yes.
Better?
Yes.
Motion is carried. Number 15, consider authorizing the city administrator clerk treasurer to issue payment of recommended bills and payroll.
Move.
Moved by Demers.
Second.
Second by Johnson. Any questions or discussion? See none. Roll call, please.
Riepel?
Yes.
Johnson?
Yes.
Olsted?
Yes.
Demers?
Yes.
Better?
Yes.
Motion is carried. Mayor Gander.
Just a few things here. First of all, Catherine Johnson, who is the manager of our Red River State Recreation Area, asked me to thank several groups who have volunteered their time and labor to make our campground and our greenway nice and clean and good. So first of all, on the week of June 3rd, we had East Grand Forks Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts Troop 37, Cub Scouts Pack 37, all from East Grand Forks, removed garbage and debris off of small trees. They hauled out tires, tarps, and large plastic bags. If you want to see these photos, we'll try to get them up on the website to show the groups and the work that they did. In addition to that, the YMC Adventure Camp picked up garbage along the trail along River Road, and she wanted us to say thank you to those groups. Number 2, I'm calling out Reed Hutton in here. We had a meeting about the governor's fishing opener, and I'm curious, I don't know if anyone else is, about little patches of brown grass here and there. And I fully expected Reed might throw one of his people under the bus about these little patches of brown grass. I said, Reed, which was it? A, they pulled out the wrong chemical. B, they mixed it a little strong. He said, none of the above. We used our normal mix. We have a new sprayer that puts it out a little quicker. So if you noticed brown grass in several places, they happened, and he said, well, at least it's the most prominent places in our community that it happened. So it happened along the edge of our campground. It happened along the Sherlock playground, and it happened along Stouse Park baseball. So really nobody made an error. It was just to become familiar with the new sprayer that we have. So if anyone else out there is curious about that, I have had a lot of people actually ask me, what is with all the brown grass around here? And really it was no mistake. It was just a learning curve on the new sprayer and how to properly apply. Number 3, on the weekend, Brad Durick and the Border Battle Catfish Tournament took place down in our greenway along the railroad bridge there. And it's sure nice to see a big group of people making use of that space and trying to visualize even some of the improvements they were talking about. What does that space look like and how do we use it? Parking trucks and trailers, having a little program down there for giving out the final awards on the way in for the fishing. And they had a great event. Brad lets me know they fill out like in April for that tournament. He's maybe going to try to add some spaces. He's going to maybe try to get some more sponsors and raise the cash prize money and whatnot. So he's trying to continue to grow that. And of course, in about a month from now is the other cat fishing tournament, Cat's Incredible. And that one brings in like double this number. It's been at it for many, many years. So we'll all be ready to go down and support Cat's Incredible also down there. turns out to be a really, really nice gathering, and one of the most beautiful areas where the river wraps around to the fork and to the dam there. And so under that catfishing and governor's fishing opener, we do continue to meet. We met as recently as earlier this week to continue the move toward making our proposal with the Convention Visitors Bureau, Reed, Megan, make sure that things come out of those meetings and actually get done. If anyone would like more detailed updates on how that's going, by all means, any one of us would be happy to update you on that. And finally, happy 4th. Be safe. Wear your eye protection. That's all I got.
Mr. Vetter.
I don't have anything, thank you.
Mr. Riepel.
Nothing.
Mr. Johnson.
Nothing.
Mr. Demers.
Nothing tonight, thank you.
I have nothing tonight. Mr. Murphy.
Is that one thing? I will be out of the office on Wednesday and Friday, back on Monday.
Mr. Gulston.
I will also be out of the office, but it'll be Friday, just letting you know. Thank you.
Anything from the department heads? Chief Edlin.
Just a quick update on the UTV ordinance that was recently passed. Megan has done a great job in putting together an informational packet, or pamphlet, excuse me, for the public, and we have the permit applications ready to go for folks. We've given our staff just a short briefing on what's to be expected. The permits are ordered, so that's essentially the only holdup at this point in time. Once we receive those, which should be any day, we'll start issuing them.
Thank you, sir. Anything from anybody else? See none, entertain a motion to adjourn.
Move.
Moved by Vetter,
Second.
second by Johnson. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion is carried. Meeting is adjourned.